Good afternoon, Ava, here. I would like to welcome everyone to the iBlind Users Group or iBug meeting for Saturday, January 25th, 2025. This is episode 158. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you a very joyous and blessed 2025. This meeting is being recorded. We have a jam-packed, informative meeting planned for today. We will first review some iBug announcements and some recent Apple news and rumors. Then, several iBug members will tantalize you with their favorite iDevices as part of our special annual show and tell edition. Finally, we will spend any remaining time to answer questions you may have. I would now like to turn the meeting over to the Ladybug herself, Sandhya. Ready to go, Ladybug?
Yes, that's me, the Ladybug, and thank you, Ava, for that lovely intro. Alright, so yes, like she said, Happy New Year, Happy 2025. It's still January. I think we can still legally say Happy New Year. Alright, like we like to do, we like to have an icebreaker. So we will say who you are, where you are from, and the icebreaker is, given that we've seen so much snow and ice in the news lately, which do you prefer? A snow cone or an ice cream cone? Notice the emphasis on snow and ice. I don't know who comes up with this stuff, but I'm just here to read the question. Okay, so, Julie, you want to unmute the people and we will get started.
This is Herbie in Houston, where we did see snow this week, and I prefer the ice cream cone.
All right, thank you, Herbie.
This is Pete, and I'm in Florida, and I prefer ice cream as well.
All right, thank you.
Terry from Arlington Heights, Illinois. I prefer an ice cream cone.
Robert from Chandler, Arizona.
You can also tell us the flavor if you want. Okay,
go
ahead.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay, keep going.
Robert from Chandler, Arizona. Ice cream cone, pistachio.
Oh, pistachio. All right, thank you, Robert.
Marty from Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
Neither.
Neither. All right. Okay, just the cone by itself. Okay, go ahead. Who else?
Columbus.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, go.
Columbus, pistachio ice cream.
All right, thank you.
Ed from Georgetown, Ontario, cone walnut.
All right, ice cream. Okay, thank you.
Sarah in
from
Vermont.
Southern California.
Okay, hang on. Sarah, go, Sarah.
Sarah in Vermont, and ice cream. And here in Vermont, we have maple creamies, and they're fabulous.
Fancy. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Yes, sir, Dan.
Yeah, from Southern California, and ice cream cone chocolate.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, keep going.
Elisa in Porter.
Go ahead, Elisa.
Okay, sorry. Elisa in Porter, Texas. And what was the ice cream question again, Sandhya?
Ice cream or snow cone? Which one do you like?
I like chocolate ice cream.
All right, thank you. Okay, who else? Go, Julie.
Ice cream mint.
Mint?
Mint.
Oh, that sounds fancy. Right. All right, keep going.
Jody in New Hampshire, and chocolate ice cream.
All right, okay.
Ned from Texas, chocolate ice cream cone.
What is it?
Chocolate ice cream.
All right, okay,
cone.
Thank you. Okay, keep going.
This is Cindy from Petersburg, Alaska, and I like chocolate fudge brownie ice cream.
Wow, more and more decadent. Okay, keep going. Who else? Okay, if you joined late, you're gonna go around and say who you are, where you're from, and do you like a snow cone or an ice cream cone? Those are the two questions. All right.
So this is Vanessa from Georgia. I make my own ice cream, banana, blueberry, strawberry. I do it all in there.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you, Vanessa. Keep going.
Dana, Cincinnati,
Very cordial ice cream.
Raheel, New York.
All right, go ahead, Raheel.
What's the question?
Ice cream or snow cone? Which one do you like?
Ice cream.
All right, thank you.
Mine is the chocolate with cookies and stuff and marshmallows and all the toppings.
All right, great. Okay, keep going.
Brian from Ontario.
Yes, sir.
And I love my ice cream with fresh strawberries.
Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, thank you.
Sharon from New York, chocolate ice cream.
Okay, thank you. All right, who else?
Janice from Maryland.
Janice from Maryland.
Chocolate chip ice cream.
All right, thank you. Who else?
Bridget from Atlanta, chocolate ice cream.
All right, thank you, Miss Bridget. All right, who else?
Marguerite from Baltimore, Maryland, and we have snowballs with marshmallow.
Oh, I'll have to come up and check that out.
Yes.
Okay, and I'll ask this in a minute, but just be thinking if you've never been here before, I'm going to ask you some more questions, okay? So hold on. All right, keep going. Who else?
Elizabeth from Newfoundland, and I like a cone with hoof print ice cream.
Oh, what is that?
It's sort of vanilla, but then it's got a whole bunch of chunks of chocolate in it, which are the hoof prints.
Oh my goodness, that is so cute. That's got to be a Canadian thing. Ed, do you have that up there? Ed, Brian.
No, that's a Newfoundland thing.
Oh, it's a Newfoundland. Really? You're just pulling my leg. I don't know. I would.
No, none of that in Ontario.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Very cool. Well, thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Good job, guys.
Sounds like worth a trip to Newfoundland.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're closer than I am, I think. Okay, all right. Go ahead. Who else? Next.
Anita, coffee ice cream.
All right. Where are you from, Miss Anita?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. You doing okay?
Yeah, doing fine.
All right, good. Well, I guess you probably wouldn't be here if you were not doing okay. So, okay, good. I'm glad you're okay. All right, next. Coffee ice cream. Okay.
Sammy and Mesa Simple Vanilla Bean.
Oh, Sammy?
Yes.
All right. And where are you getting Mesa what?
Arizona.
Arizona. Okay, yes. I should have known that. Okay. All right, good. Who else?
Gloria from Ghana.
Yes,
Ramen
ma'am.
raisin.
Which one?
Ramen raisin.
Oh, that's very fancy. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Okay, thank you. All right, who else?
Debbie. Debbie from Georgia.
Yes, ma'am.
I like ice cream cone, butter pecan.
Pecan or pecan? That'll be next week's question. So don't tell us now. Okay. Very good, Debbie. Okay, who else do we got?
This is Intisar from Iowa. Since the emphasis on the snow or the ice, I'll say neither.
Neither? Aw, okay. No ice cream for Intisar. Okay. All right. Okay. Huh?
I want.
You eat hers? Okay, good. You're a good girl. Okay. All right. Who else? Okay, so going again. Who are you?
This
your
is
name?
Ted from Dallas.
Your name, where you're from, and then if you like ice cream cone or snow cone, and what flavor. Okay. Who's that? Ted?
Yes, Ted from Dallas. And if I have a choice, I will pick a snow cone every time, and it's root beer.
Our first snow cone. Woohoo! I think I've had dinner at dinner table with you once upon a time.
I think you did.
All right. Well, glad to have you here, sir. Good to have you. Root beer. Love root beer. Okay. All right. Who else?
This is Sree.
Go, Sree.
Haagen-Dazs on a stick.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder where you learned that from, Sree.
Somebody from Texas.
Somebody from Texas. Maybe my dad. Okay. All right. Go on. Who else?
Arlene, North Carolina.
Arlene is awake. Go ahead.
North Carolina. I'm going with the chocolate fudge brownie ice cream cone.
Okay, thank you.
Yum. That'd be my favorite. What do you want, Sandhya?
Oh, hang on. Anybody else?
Deanna.
No? Oh, Deanna, go ahead.
Columbia, Missouri.
I'm a strawberry girl.
Strawberry girl.
Ice cream.
All right, very good. I think there used to be a doll called Strawberry Girl or Strawberry. There was a book called Strawberry Girl. Okay, all right, never mind. We digress. Okay, anybody else?
Jose from Houston.
Jose.
I would say maybe the ice cream cone vanilla at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, we got a location too. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you, Jose. Good to have you. All right, who else? Going once. We'll have another turn later on. All right, so mine, this is Sandhya from Houston, and I would go with the ice cream cone chocolate. So I think by far that was the majority of people, actually. So, all right, very good. Real quick, anybody, all these people that said hello, are any of you all here for the first time? If so, unmute yourself and then we can have a little conversation. Who's that? Who's there? I'll be nice, don't worry.
Yes, I'm here for the first time. Marguerite.
Okay.
From Baltimore, Maryland.
Uh-huh.
Sammy, I'm here for the first time.
Marguerite.
Marguerite, yes. And how did you hear about us?
From one of the counselors at Division of Rehabilitation Services in Maryland.
Oh, wow. That's very flattering. Okay, well, tell that person thank you for getting the word out. I hope you have a good time here and learn something. And tell your friends. Okay, who else? Oh, wait. What kind of devices do you have, Marguerite?
Oh, I'm using a iPhone 14.
All right, nice. Okay. All right,
we had
thank
Tammy.
you.
No.
Oh, Tammy?
Tammy?
Oh,
Sammy.
Sammy.
Sammy. Oh, Sammy.
Sorry.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. And go ahead.
First time.
And you're, in Arizona or Los Angeles? I'm getting confused. So.
Arizona,
Mesa. Okay.
Yeah,
and how did you hear about us?
I've been on your, the movie channel. Someone sent me a link once. I've been on you guys here and there. Yeah, finding different ones. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Glad to have you. Good. Keep coming back. All right. Who else?
This is Cindy.
Cindy.
I'm from Petersburg, Alaska, and I have an SE about a year and a half old. I just had to upgrade to 18 on the software the other day. Thank you. I'm trying voiceover because I can't see the screen at all.
Okay, we will help you with that. And how did you hear about us?
I'm on the Friday night movie night, and I heard about that from Nikki.
Oh, okay, very good. Well, very nice. Nikki has friends everywhere. All right, thank you. All right, who else?
This is Carol Cawthorn. I am in Waldorf, Maryland, and I heard about you through Kelly Blake, our Department of Rehab counselor who's been working with the low vision and visually challenged people here.
Are you friends with Marguerite? Marguerite? No, you don't know her? I thought she's in the same area.
I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, but I don't. But Kelly is the same person that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We're about 50 miles apart.
All right. Well, maybe one day you can meet Marguerite. I heard she's very nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Right, Marguerite? You're nice,
yes,
right?
absolutely. Very nice.
Okay.
Don't
very
believe
nice.
a word of it.
Okay.
I can tell by her voice she's nice.
All right, Carol.
Yes,
if she turns out to be a serial killer, don't tell us about it, okay?
Okay.
All right. No liability here. Okay, who else? Anybody else? Okay. No? All right. So we have done that. That was the question of if you have never been here before. All right. So then we're going to go on and see.
Coming up for the week.
We want to know, are there anybody with birthdays or anniversaries in the month of January? Who's that? Anybody with a birthday in January? Unmute yourself and say hello. You don't have to tell us how old you are. That's okay.
Raheel, and I think my mom's in January 8th.
All right, thank you.
My mother's. Thank you.
All right, who else? Anybody else? Birthdays or anniversaries? All right, so we're going to now go through some Apple news, iBug news. So all times are central and everything is here on Zoom. So let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, now it helps when things work. So this week we have every Monday night we have the iBug Buzz. That's from 7 to 9. And there we talk about all things relating to your iPhone or applications, accessories, all that kind of good stuff. So you can come for that from 7 to 9. And then we recently have added something called the After Buzz, where we more of a social kind of call, and we have forbidden topics. So if you want to know what the forbidden topics are, you can come to the call, and we try to keep it light and happy and informative. So that's from 9 to 11. Then this Tuesday, we have 2 events. We have the Mac Mini Buzz. No Mini Buzz. Is this the 5th? No. Okay, sorry, getting confused. The Mini Buzz, and we're going to talk about anything relating to some hardware, and that'll be from 5 to 6. We've changed the format on that call a little bit, so it's a little bit different. We want to find out what that one is about. More hardware related than anything, so we can focus on that because there have been a lot of questions about hardware lately. Then in the evening we have Mac and Talk from 7 to 8:30. So come and check that out if you have questions about your Mac. Maybe you're wondering if you should get a Mac and throw the PC away, or something like that. You're wondering how it's going to work. Definitely come and visit our call. Then on Thursdays we have. On the first and third Thursdays, we have the iBug Trek Talk, and that is from 7 to 8:30. We're now into Star Trek Voyager Season 1. Started a new series, so maybe you would like to come and check this out. We watch them ahead of time and then discuss them. The call is lots of fun, and people come and share their knowledge about all the other Trekkie stuff that they know, so it's always very informative. I would definitely come for that. Then Friday, we have our iBug Night at the Virtual Movies. Every Friday, starting at 8 p.m. is the audio described track, and then at 7:15, we will have the social time, also lovingly known as the Argle Bargle. We don't really know what that means, but maybe we'll figure it out together. And that's when we kind of do some name that tune, tell some bad jokes, and just enjoy each other's company for the most part. Well, we try. And then after the movie, we'll have a discussion and trivia, if applicable. Then iBug Unplugged. That is, we're playing a little bit of calendar musical chairs here. So with the Super Bowl coming up, and we know everybody wants to watch the Super Bowl, and we're not going to even try to compete with the Super Bowl. So on the first week, that'll be the second, on Sunday, next Sunday, we're going to have our cafe. And people are going, no, we always have it on the second Sunday. No, that's when the Super Bowl is, so we're not going to have it that day. But it's a very special cafe. And Sree, are you out there? Do you want to tell us a little bit more about it? You should be able to unmute. Or Pete, whoever. Sree?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are. Go ahead.
So, like Sandhya said, we're going to have the leadership team from Glidance to talk about the Glide. I'm sure many of you heard about this particular product. And so Pete, Lane, and Maria Christic will be hosting that presentation next Sunday.
All right. All right. Thank you, Sree. So definitely come check that out. I have heard very cool things about this, so let's go for it. Then on the following, on the February 13th, we have the Vila Book Club. We're listening to, reading, whatever you want to call it, the Frozen River. Okay, and then on the 8th, we're going to have a special iBug Unplugged, and we'll have a panel discussion, and we have some wonderful panelists. It's going to be focusing on Black History Month. So that is February. So lots of good things coming up. So get ready for that. And then our next Apple workshop will be on the 22nd. And in case you're wondering, the March workshop will be on March 22nd. Isn't that amazing? Because I love March and February and March. They're twins, so you can just easily figure out what the days are. Okay. Again, we're digressing. Sorry. All right. After that, okay, so then let me tell you about how you can get in touch with us. Our email is ibugtoday@gmail.com, ibugtoday@gmail.com. And that's where you come to ask non-technology questions. All these other, if you have a technology question, you should try to come to one of the training sessions and we can handle it there. We are also available on Facebook. We have a groups page and a fan page, so you can just search for iBug Today there. We post information about our events and recordings. Then we have our X. It's at iBug Today, and Herbie is our wonderful Twitter master, or X master. So he takes care of that, and we're very grateful. And let's see, if you want to listen to our various training sessions, you can do that by going to our website, which is ibugtoday.org. And you'll find where all the archives are there for the different calls. And then you can also go on YouTube, and we have playlists for each of the different calls. And then we also have it on your favorite podcast app. And there you can also be alerted when a new show is available for you to listen to. So that should take care of all the Apple news. That's a lot of stuff. And just like I said, if you don't remember everything I said, go to our website. And you can also get on our mailing list. And that way you will always get notifications of all the cool stuff that we are doing. Okay, now we're going to have a little bit of Apple news. So with that, Julie, you want to mute everybody real quick? Tell me when. Huh? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Now we're going to review the latest news for January 25. At the Consumer Electronics Show for 2025, Apple showcased significant advances in its latest Apple Watch models, focusing on health and wellness features. The watch now includes sophisticated sleep tracking capabilities that analyze various sleep stages, light, deep, and REM, and offers personalized insights to improve sleep quality. Another notable feature is an enhanced heart rate monitoring system that uses advanced algorithms to detect irregular heart rhythms, alerting users to potentially serious health issues. Next, Apple released the first developer beta in iOS 18, including a range of new features designed to enhance user experience and privacy. Key updates include improved app privacy settings, allowing users to manage permissions, more granularity. With more granularity. Ooh, fancy word. A revamped iMessage interface facilitating easier media sharing and improved group chat functionality. That all sounds very good. Another feature is an innovative notification management system that prioritizes important alerts, helping to reduce clutter on the notification screen. If only we could reduce clutter in my technology drawer. Speculation around Apple's upcoming product release suggests that the company may unveil refreshed MacBook Pro models featuring the latest M series chip, expected to deliver enhanced performance, especially for tasks requiring high processing power, such as video editing and graphic design. Additionally, there are rumors circulating about a potential redesign of the Mac Mini, focusing on more compact design and improved heat management. Okay. Next, Apple Pay made headlines with new partnerships and expansions, gaining support from additional banks and merchants. This broadened accessibility aims to attract more users to the service, which continues to grow in popularity for contactless payment. Furthermore, Apple introduced security enhancements to ensure users' transactions are safeguarded against fraud, reinforcing its commitment to user safety. Very good. Next, Apple continues to face scrutiny regarding its App Store practices. A significant court ruling requires the company to consider its payment structure and commission rates, potentially allowing developers to offer alternative payment options. This ruling may have wide-ranging implications for Apple's business model and the entire app ecosystem as developers advocate for more favorable conditions. Next, Apple announces a substantial update to its fitness subscription service, introducing a variety of new workouts, guided meditation, and wellness challenges. The aim is to engage a diverse audience by promoting physical and mental health, collaboration with fitness influencers, and introduction of monthly challenges aimed to motivate users and enhance their experience on the platform. Yeah. Fitness influencers. I wonder if we could be an influencer somehow. All right, next. In line with its environmental commitments, Apple released new sustainability goals aimed at increasing the use of recycled metals and materials in its products and packaging. The company emphasized its partnership with renewable energy projects, striving to achieve carbon neutrality across its entire supply chain by 2030. These initiatives reflect Apple's ongoing dedication to minimizing its environmental impact. All right, the technology landscape in January 2025 also highlighted broader 10 trends in consumer electronics, including the rise of AI-driven products, advancements in 5G technology, and increased regulatory scrutiny of major tech companies regarding privacy and competition. Innovations in personal devices, wearables, and smart home technology featured prominently, signaling an ongoing environment and evolution in how consumers contact technology. All right, so that was our Apple news, and Jill, can unmute, and we can see if anybody else has anything they want to add, something cool that they read about or heard about in the Apple world.
They are unmuted.
All right, okay. Who? Anybody have anything that want to add?
This is Sree.
Oh, Sree.
So if you've been using Siri prior to your 2020, Apple has a settlement of, I believe it's $95 million. If you feel like your Siri gave away privacy information, you can file the lawsuit and you could get up to $20.
Wow. Okay. That's called class action. Okay. Who's that?
Raheel?
Yes, go ahead.
So, I know that the fitness was mentioned in the news, in the Apple news. Can't there be a description on how some people could either reset or calibrate their Apple Watches?
I don't know that. We'll talk about that.
Right.
Anybody have anything about news that was not mentioned that you think we should all know about? Not? We'll move on.
This is Sree.
Go.
One more thing. I know we did a presentation on the Ray-Ban Meta. If you're not a fan of the Ray-Ban frames, according to Mark Gurman, Oakley is going to get in the market later this year.
Okay. Oakley. Okay. Thank you, Sree. All right. Going once. Going twice. All right. We're done. All right. So now we're here for the thing that I think all of us want to hear about today are the various show and tell items. Okay. So how we're going to do this. Normally we divide it up into categories, but this time most of the items are in the miscellaneous category. So we're just going to kind of break it up, and there's some people that have multiple devices. We'll kind of give one, and we're going to make it interesting, hopefully. And we will just call on you, and hopefully you are ready to go. Okay? And it's not a demonstration. You are going to just give us some basic information about the model, what it does, basically the pros and cons, the cost. There may have been a few other things, but that's basically, why should we get this thing, or why do you like this thing? It's basically what we're looking for, okay? So, any volunteers that are here that want to go first, or can I just call on you?
This is Marty.
Yes, sir.
You want me to go first?
Go first. Do one, and then we'll come back to you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, take your time. We got time. Go ahead.
I'll start with the Apple Watch charger, and I think it's unique. I kind of like it because of its portability. It's listed as Ruxley, Ruxely, magnetic Apple Watch charger adapter. So what it simply is it's just a little disc, a magnetic disc and it has 2 ports on it, a lightning port and a USB-C port. And what do I like about it? Well, it's real portable. You can stick it in your pocket, or it's a little larger than the original Apple Watch magnetic charger and a little thicker. And what's nice is that there's no cable on it. You just use your iPhone cable or any USB-C cable or lightning cable and hook it up to a charger block, and then put your watch on the magnet, and its charging speed is slightly slower. For example, my watch Series 10 charges about an hour with the original charger. With this one, it's about an hour and a half. I do the USB-C. I haven't tried the lightning one. It would probably be about the same. And the one warning they do have is do not try to plug both cables into it simultaneously and plug both into the charger block. It may damage the adapter. And other than that, and the cost is about it's on Amazon. It's about $13, and it comes in a little box. That's what I like most about it is its portability and its charging speed. There are others out there like Lovendare. I mean, there are others that have a little key ring on it. They are a little bit slower than this one. This is about the quickest charging non-Apple watch charger.
Nice.
So, any questions or?
Yeah, that sounds very good. I like the price too. That's great.
Would you repeat the product name again?
It's called
real quick. Just forgot to remind people. So our protocol is you say your name and then wait to be recognized. We don't use the hand raise feature, and for our new people, that's totally fine. We're all getting to know each other. So could you say your name again?
Sure, Carol Cawthorn.
Carol. Okay, go ahead, Carol. So you want him to repeat the name of the product? Okay, go.
Yes,
Marty.
Carol, it's Ruxley. It's I think a pretty non-brand name. It's Ruxely, magnetic Apple Watch charger adapter.
Okay.
But if you just put Ruxley, it would probably come up in Amazon.
Sounds very British to me, but what do I know? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Marty. Very good. Any other questions for Marty?
This is Sree.
Go ahead.
Hey, Marty, is this certified?
It didn't mention that it's Apple certified. I guess it is. I don't know. I mean, I've used it several times, and like I said, it works rather. And the magnet is strong. It's a strong magnet because I know some of them, the magnet is a little bit, chintzier or weaker. It's a good connection. So.
Okay.
This is Terry.
Go ahead.
Do you have to plug it in order to charge your watch, or do you plug it in to charge it and then you can just carry it with you and portably charge the watch?
It has no battery in it. It only works when it's plugged in, to a cable, which connected to a brick. So.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good question. So it's just basically replacing the charger that you already used for your Apple Watch.
Yes, it's like the charger that you use with your watch without a cable.
Without a cable. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I've seen those. I think I even had one, like you said, the keychain, and then you put the watch on it like a little square box. But I don't know what happened to those. But you've tried those as well, I'm assuming. So.
Yeah, I have more than I can think of.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Questions for Marty? All right, thank you. All right, who else would like to go?
This is Terry.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Terry.
I'll volunteer to go next.
Oh, that's very good. Okay, go ahead, TerriAnn.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the Shokz, SHOKZ, formerly known as Aftershokz, but it's now the Shokz Open Comm 2 UC bone conduction stereo Bluetooth headset with loop. And I'm going to talk about the reasons I like it a lot. It's pretty much my go-to headset device with my iPhones. And I have also used it with other things as well. I'll talk about that in a minute too. But the open ear design, which means that they fit above your ears and not on your ears, so that it keeps you, as the specs say, it keeps you it keeps you connected to the world around you, because you can still hear your surroundings, even though you can easily hear what's happening in the speakers of the headset without compromising comfort or audio quality. It's a lightweight design, weighing only 35 grams or just over an ounce. It has a flexible wraparound frame, which I really like, so it wraps around your head, around the back of your head, and it has a soft silicone finish. And because of its lightweight design and this silicone finish, you can wear them literally all day long, and I've been known to forget that I even have them on. The sound is very clear because of noise-canceling microphone technology, and technology that identifies and balances vocals by filtering out ambient noise for what the specs call end-to-end high-fidelity sound. The slim and easily adjustable boom mic, which I think is one of my favoriteest features besides the noise-canceling spec, this mic can be positioned so that you get optimum voice capture, as the specs say. And then when you're not using the mic, you can just rotate it out of the way so that it's not a problem for you. The headset has outstanding audio quality. It has superb, as they say, really good bone conduction technology and premium pitch technology. So it really uses state-of-the-art technology here. The headset accurately picks up and equalizes medium and high-frequency vocals so that I can hear words very distinctly without any kind of distortion. As I alluded to in the beginning, it can also be used with a PC or a Mac because it has this device called a Shokz Loop 110, which is a wireless adapter that you simply plug into your you plug this wireless adapter into a USB-C connector on your computer, and you then have additional portability using this headset with your computer without having to be connected via Bluetooth. This headset is Zoom certified because I can control Zoom functions such as the mute and unmute buttons right from the headset. Excuse me, right from the headset itself. It has multi-point pairing, which allows me to pair my headset with up to 2 other devices at a time, and I can easily switch between either one of those devices. And finally, it has a fairly long battery life. I'm going to say 12 to 16 hours, and its cost is $159 US, depending upon when you buy it, because it's often on sale, or where you purchase it from. So this is the Shokz, SHOKZ, Open Comm, COMM, the number 2, UC, bone conduction stereo Bluetooth headset with loop.
All right, it just rolls off the tongue, huh, TerriAnn? Okay.
Sure.
Okay, sounds very nice. Yes, who has any questions for TerriAnn?
This is Dan.
Go ahead.
Can I purchase this from AT Guys?
I believe so. I know they did sell them at one time. I think you can now, but I'm not positive of that. And it's also available from Amazon and from lots of other places too, really. But I think you can buy it from AT Guys still.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is Marty.
Go ahead.
Terry, I don't know if you have them. I was wondering how they compare to, I have the Open Fit by Shokz. It's not bone conduction. It's, I guess they call it air conduction, but it's similar. It's 2 earbuds, but they're open ear. They have a loop that wraps around your ear. They have good sound to them, and what I like is the bass is real nice. But I was wondering how what the comparison would be to the bone conduction ones that you're talking about.
I don't have those, that particular model, but I do have compared this open comm headset with other headsets and earbuds, and it really is a very good quality sound. Truly is. So I'm thinking that it should be compatible with what you have.
And it's good with not just what you hear, but like say in phone calls.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. It's good with what other people hear, whether it's a phone call, Zoom, FaceTime, WhatsApp, whatever it is. On the other end, the quality is good.
Thanks.
And I'm talking to you on them right now, by the way.
Oh, okay. You are very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who else? Anybody else?
Pat.
Oh, go Pat.
It's got the loop around behind your head. Is it any smaller than the previous Aftershock?
I think so. I had some, one of the first iterations of Aftershocks, and yes, these are definitely smaller. I think you can buy, I don't know if it's the same with the open comms, but with some of these bone conduction headsets from Shokz or Aftershocks, they come in different sizes. And I'm thinking that this one does, but I'm not positive of that. I do know that it also, you can buy little hard cases to put them in. So if you're traveling, because they are very pliable. But I think there might be different sizes of this bone conduction headset.
Yeah, because the ones I had, they were really too big. I was always having to fit them around my ears because it was like, oh no.
Right, exactly. I had that same problem.
So it was a very long name. Can you repeat it one more time?
Yes. These are hang on, I gotta turn on so these are the Shokz Open Comm, and comm has 2 M's, C-O-M as in Mike, M as in Mike. Shokz Open Comm 2 UC bone conduction stereo Bluetooth headset with loop. And so if you just put in Shokz or Open Comm 2, you probably are going to come up with what you're looking for.
Okay, thank you.
As long as you spell comm with 2 M's.
I did like the ones I had because the battery would lasted so long. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you, TerriAnn. And just a reminder, this call will be recorded and is being recorded and will be uploaded. And so you can you don't have to worry about getting all the information. You can just listen to it again. Okay. All right. Who else would like to volunteer? Anybody?
This is Intisar.
Yes, go ahead.
Can I ask Terry a very quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you get that from Amazon?
I did. I actually bought mine from Amazon several years ago, and I've had them. I've had these for about 4 years, and they just still are working like the day I bought them.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you're not getting a commission, right, TerriAnn?
I wasn't going to talk about that part.
Okay.
No commission.
No commission. Okay.
I promise.
All right. Thank you. Okay, who else? Sree, you want to try? Go for one?
Mine's recorded.
Oh, this is recorded? Oh. Okay.
While you're doing that, can I ask TerriAnn a question?
Huh?
While you get mine, can I ask TerriAnn a question?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Well, yeah.
So, TerriAnn, I apologize. Does this charge by the proprietary cable, or is it just a standard USB-C?
Oh, it charges. Actually, it has a good question. It charges with a
proprietary cable.
Magnetic cable, and that's another thing I like about it that I should have mentioned. It's very easy. It's got this place where you put the magnetic end of the cable right on it. You don't have to plug it in anywhere. You just plug it into that end of the cable, and the other end is the USB connector that you plug into a brick or whatever type of a connector you're going to use for that end. But it is a proprietary type of cable. That's a good point.
All right. Okay. While we are working on that, Sree, maybe you can send that to Pete real quick. All right. If you don't mind, sorry. Okay. Who else do we have? We have Tim. Do you want to try, Tim? First time presenter today. Are you out there, Tim Allison?
Yeah, this is Tim. Hold on.
All right.
I'll turn on my audio.
Okay, welcome. All right, great.
Audio now unmuted. David's iPhone 15 has left the meeting. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Uh-huh.
Okay, great. Well, what I was going to talk about today is the Waytags. And for those of you that are not familiar with Waytags, I suspect most of us are probably more familiar with the pen friend. When I went into the blind vision loss rehab program, the home skills living organization instructors gave me the pen friend and told me how to use it and so forth. And I found it a little bit annoying because, well, most of the labels that you use with the pen friend are paper or iron type transfers for clothing that wear out and so forth, so on. But the biggest pet peeve I had with the pen friend was the fact that the reader that you used was about the size of a carrot. And all that it did was just record or read back whatever you recorded for the particular label that you had. I don't particularly want or need to have another item to be carrying around or misplacing. So the nice thing about the Waytags, and I found out about them while in the same rehab program, but from the computers instructors, because they had a sample kit of the Waytags just as they were playing with. They hadn't actually started seriously demonstrating or using them, but be that as it may. So what in the heck are Waytags? Well, rather than using an optical scanner like the pen friend, the Waytags use NFC, which is an acronym for Near Field Communications, which is kind of like RFID, if you've heard of that a lot of stores use that for their inventory control systems and so forth, so on. And what it is that it's a chip that has a radio frequency receiver transmitter that can talk with your phone or other type of computer device like an iPad, or they also sell a Waytag scanner, which I didn't bother to buy because, as I said, I don't need another thing to be misplacing or carrying around. So they have several different forms of the Waytag that you can put on things. They have stickers. They have magnet, kind of like this. If the camera is showing this, if someone could let me know if you see this properly or not. It's about the size of a postage stamp. The ones that I like to use the most are the clip-on type of Waytag, and again, it has the same type of a thing with the chip installed, but it's a plastic device, and it has a clip, so I can go and I can slip this onto a document like this, or even to a manila folder like this and use them that way. Now, so this is good for like document management since I can't read documents and we all have to deal with documents. The other thing that I like to use of the Waytags is the buttons.
My phone has left the meeting.
For the buttons, I usually, of course, use them sewn onto clothing. So I have a pair of pants that I sewed a Waytag onto in a rather semi-inconspicuous location. It's next to the actual rear pocket button. This is the rear pocket button. It's a little smaller and contour designed, whatever. But the Waytag button is just basically a flat disc that has either 2 or 4 buttons. They have different designs for them, I guess, because when I ordered one pack, it was 4 buttons or 4 holes in the button, and another time when I reordered another supply of the buttons, it came with only 2 holes in the button. Now the size of the button is about the size of a nickel in terms of the diameter, and it's totally flat. And with this, you can go and you can use, again, the smartphone app on your phone or your tablet or so forth to be able to record an audio description of whatever it is that you have. I don't know exactly what limit they have in terms of how lengthy of a description you can make, but you can say what color the item is, what it is, the fabric, the pattern. I quite often, for things that are more delicate, I will say the particular washing instructions or things like that I need to keep in mind so that I don't throw the wrong thing in the wrong laundry. So for this particular pair of pants, I have already recorded the label. So I'm going to show you the Waytag app. And okay.
Way around. Heading level 1.
So now what you do is you put the top in. Asking something.
Okay, we're good. We're good. No. There was an open mic. It's okay. We got it. Keep going. And remember, you don't need to do a demo. You can just go ahead and just tell us about it.
I'll show you that I recorded something and it plays back in my voice.
Okay, go ahead. Play it.
Okay.
Miriam's iPad has left the meeting.
Okay. Right. Did you hear that? It was a little low in the volume. Did you hear what?
Okay. It's all right. That's live demos. But is there anything else you want to tell about it, or you want to open it up for questions?
Well, like I said, you can record things, and it uses a cloud type of a service for the recordings. So if I recorded it with my phone and I want to play it back, or I want to read the tags with my iPad, or a second phone, if I have a second phone, I could do that. But it is identified or tied to me. So if I go and borrow someone else's phone and they have the Waytag app, I won't be able to read my tags with their phone and vice versa. So there's a little bit of privacy there.
Ah, okay.
Like I said, in terms of the price, they sell these in starter packs and sample packs. The sample pack has only like 1 or 2 of each form because they have like 7 different types of the Waytags. The starter pack includes 10 of each one, and those are like $70, $80 for the starter pack. And then they also have the regular bulk packs of like 25 of each particular type of, be it the buttons or the clips or the magnets or so forth. And the prices for those generally range from $30 to $45. Order them from wayaround.com or from the AT Guys. Someone else had asked about something being available at AT Guys, and I believe that AT Guys carries the Waytags.
All right, very good. Thank you, Tim. All right, who's got a question for Tim? It's a very thorough presentation there.
This is Helene.
Okay, go, Helene.
Thank you. I really like the Waytags, but I have 2 questions about the clip. If it's something you squeeze and you put on something, because you kept saying, as you can see here, and I can't video you, but I would like to know that. Plus, also to tell people that the Waytag has like a happy smile Waytag that's a little larger than, well, maybe it is like a nickel size, but that one was easier to sew, to get on. You just went through the happy face thing, and that one seems to work much better for me.
Okay, I don't know about the happy face per se. Like I said, as far as I know or have been told, the button is just a black basic button. Now, in terms of the one that you're asking about with the clip-on, and I just dropped it, so I don't know exactly where on the floor it landed, but
Patricia McPherson has left the meeting.
A paper clip in that it has a loop part with an open space, and then it has a little tongue or groove that you can go and you can clip it on like a paper clip onto a document or a file folder or so forth.
Patricia McPherson has joined the meeting.
To be able to attach it that way. Does that give you a better explanation?
Yes, this is Helene.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, yes, that explains it. I just didn't know if I can just order the paper clip or just order the one that had the smile, because the button ones are smaller, and definitely I have those, but I don't like them as much as the one that looks like a smile.
Well, it's different things for different purposes. Like I said, I personally like the buttons for sewing onto clothing, because unlike the Pen Friend clothing labels, you can wash these a million times and it'll never wear out. Whereas the Pen Friend labels, they wear out after 25, 30 washes. However, the clips, again, you wouldn't use those on clothes, but they're really great for being able to
Sherry has left the meeting.
Label or
can I just buy them? Can I just buy the clip? I don't want to get a starter pack or a 25 pack. If I just want to buy the clip, can I do that?
I don't know.
Okay, we're going to have to move on. We'll try to find out for you, Helene. And
This is Sarah.
Comment?
Okay, go, Sarah.
I just wanted to say that the paperclip ones, they come in the square top and the rounded top. And I have found personally that they don't stay on. And I've tried tape and I've tried wire and I've tried all sorts of things. So just to be aware, maybe it sticks on better for people who are not,
okay.
Whatever, or not me. But
not Sarah. Okay, all right. Okay,
you do have to be somewhat gentle, and I usually use them when I'm putting things into folders that I put in my file cabinet. So they usually stay attached that way. So I'm not usually trying to be rough or carry them to place or anything like that where they would come off.
All right. Hang on. Sorry to cut you off. Hang on. We got to move on. Brian, go quick, please. Thank you.
I was just going to say, yes, the same thing what Sarah said, because I use them. But the button ones I use in my shop for all my jars with screws. That way I don't have to mess around and try to figure out what's what. Okay. And also they do have what they call a sticky one.
Okay.
And I use those on folders because they don't fall off.
All right.
The only thing is they're one-time use. So if you rip up your folder, you can't take it off. Yeah.
Okay.
And they do have a magnet one also.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Very good. A lot of coverage there.
This is Cindy.
All right. Yes. No, we're moving on. Is it something new, or because we have to?
I just want to know if there's a website that has audio instructions for this item.
I think it's just way around.
Or demo. You know what I mean? Like, explains it better where I can get it.
I don't know. You can check their website or on YouTube. I don't know because
What's their website?
Wayaround.com. All one word.
Wayaround.com. Yes.
ROUND. Just the way it sounds.
What?
Hold on. Okay, wayaround.com.
Oh, I got it. Is it wayaround.com?
That's it. Yes. Okay.
Got it.
All right.
And did you say that you could only use it with a smartphone? And do you need Wi-Fi to use it?
Hold on. We have to move on. Okay. So we will come back. We have time at the end. We'll come back. We have to move on. All right. So we're going to do Shree's demo. Sree, I'm going to play your demo. We're ready to go. Everybody else stay on mute, please, so we can hear Shree's.
Hang on. Coming. Do you want me to play it?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Hi, this is Sree, and in my show and tell, I'm going to go over some devices that I find very useful, not only for what it does, but how easy it is for me to carry these things around. I'm currently a proud owner of an iPad Pro 11-inch, and one critical accessory to have is a keyboard. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons as to why. Or better yet, I'll give you Sree reasons as to why. First, the need for speed. And that's because I can type much faster using an external keyboard than the virtual keyboard on an iPad. Second, proficiency. I can navigate using a keyboard much better than having to navigate using my fingers. And third, weight. And that's because there's lots of different keyboards that I could get. For example, I could get the Apple Magic Keyboard for an iPad, and hopefully you're sitting down, because that thing weighs 1.6 pounds and it's going to cost $299. Or I can get the Apple Extended Magic Keyboard, and that weighs just under a pound, and that's going to cost me $129. Or how about this? I get the Apple Magic Non-Numeric Keyboard, but that's going to cost me $99, and that weighs over half a pound. But the keyboard that I'm looking for needs to be less in cost, smaller in size, but more importantly, needs to be less in weight. And this will be the keyboard that I pair with my iPad. So if you're curious as to what that keyboard could be, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. The category of the product is keyboard, and the name of the product is Keys to Go 2, and the manufacturer, Logitech. The model number is Y as in yellow, R as in Romeo, the number 0, the number 1, the number 0, and the number 0. And my unit is graphite, and the retail cost is $79.99, but at the time of this recording on Amazon, it's for $69.99. Let's take a look at some of the Pro. This is a scissors keyboard style and uses the Logi Option Plus software for keyboard programming. The keyboard color choices are graphite, white, blue, and lilac, which is a form of a pink color. The keyboard is powered by 2 coin batteries, 2032, and according to Logitech, it can last up to 3 years. If the keyboard is not being used after 2 hours, it will automatically shut down. And the power button is located on the back right side, and slide it to the right to power it on. The height of the unit is 9.8 inches, the width is 4.1 inches, and the depth is 0.3 inches. And this keyboard weighs less than half a pound. And finally, I can program up to 3 different devices to connect to this keyboard by simply holding down the F1 or F2 or F3 to pair it. And once they're paired, all I need to do is simply press quickly one of these 3 keys. And for con, durability, only time will tell since this unit's made from plastic.
All right. Thank you, Sree. That's all I want is more keyboards. I love keyboards. Okay, any questions for Sree? Have you dropped it yet, Sree?
I have not dropped it yet.
Okay.
But it does have a protective case.
Okay. All right. Anybody? Questions for Sree?
This is Marty.
Go.
So, Sree, is this the kind of keyboard that you would use with one hand, or could you use it with 2 hands like a typewriter keyboard?
This is definitely a typewriter keyboard. It's probably a little bit shorter than the Apple non-numeric keyboard. So it's a carry keyboard.
So the numbers would be like on the top row. In other words, it doesn't have like a number pad on the side.
That's correct.
Okay.
This is Helene.
Go ahead.
When I paired up my Logitech MC Mini, it kept giving me a code, and I needed to have a sighted person to pair it. Would this be the same because will I need a helper with sight?
I don't recall asking for code. All I did was program it on the on the iPad. I just programmed the F1 key. I went to the Bluetooth and I just told it to pair it. I don't recall it asking me to enter a code, but I will verify that. It's been a while since I programmed it, so I'll have to verify it.
This is Sarah. Sorry. I'll come back. Let someone else go.
This is Sarah.
Go ahead.
Sree, this doesn't connect to your iPad. It just is a standalone?
It is a standalone. But okay. I will tell you, if you have an iPad Pro, the newest one, you know how the height of that is, how thin it is. This keyboard is about that height.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anybody else?
This is Helene if no one else needs the time.
Okay, hang on. Let's see if there's anybody else. Anybody else hasn't had a turn, wants to ask Sree a question? Okay. All right, quickly go, Helene. Let's go.
Can I pair it also to my phone?
Yep. You can pair it up to 3 devices.
Okay,
Can you tie it in a bow? All right. Okay. It's a song. Okay, never mind. All right, okay, let's go back to, we have someone from across the pond, as they like to say. So let's see if I can pull that up real quick. All right, here we go. Julie, keep everybody on the down low. Let's see if this works. Let's go.
Hello everyone. Today I wanted to bring to your attention something very useful, and it's a phone bag. The name of the product is History and Heraldry Personalised Phone Bag, and its manufacturer is History and Heraldry. The model number is the same, History and Heraldry Personalised Phone Bags. The cost of it is $22.44. So what is it? It's a handy, eco-friendly phone bag, perfect for a hands-free night out. Personalised with popular names and titles. Main pocket has a leatherette pull zip. Extra back pocket for practicality. The pros: handy phone bag to wear around your neck or across your body to keep your phone safe. Also offering hands-free operation of your phone camera when using ChatGPT Live or AI Studio Live. The cons: the strap can rub your skin after a long period of use. I have several questions and answers that may be useful for you. Can it fit larger phone models? Unfortunately, the product information does not specify if it can fit larger phone models. It only mentions that it has a secure zipper compartment for your phone. However, I do know of someone who has put a 16 Pro Max in one and it fitted perfectly. Is the strap length adjustable for comfort? Yes. You can make the strap long enough to hang your phone across your body or shorten it so that your phone sits at the level of your chest. Does the back pocket secure valuables safely? The back pocket is open, but it is deep enough for your phone to sit in but expose the camera lenses. If you want to use the back pocket for something else, then it would be secure enough. Is it suitable for outdoor activities? I would think so, yes. Other reviewers don't mention that the bag has been used for outdoor activities, but I have had mine out in light rain and my phone has been fine. Is the personalization process customizable? Personalization operations are limited to pre-selected names and titles. I hope you find the information on the History and Heraldry phone bag useful.
All right, that sounds very cool. I could listen to her talk all day long. I love British accents, but okay. So hopefully those her presentation answered any questions you might have, and we will move on to our next presenter. So that was very kind of her to submit her recording. All right, Marty, are you up for your second go round? You're out.
Yes.
All right, go for it.
So my other device is an iPhone emergency charger, and since Brent Harble Company was the only one that had this particular one, I don't know the brand or anything. What I can tell you is it's about a 2,500 or 3,000, I think it's 2,500 milliamp battery, and it literally is about the size of an AirPods case. It almost looks like an AirPods case. And it has 2 leads coming out of it, real short cables, about 3 inches. Once again, one's a Lightning and one is a USB-C. And it will charge an iPhone SE. Well, my 8, it charged to about 40% from about 5%. The iPhone 15, I guess because of the bigger battery, it charged to about 22%. So I guess that's why it's called an emergency charger. You can charge it either with the USB-C lead, or there is a USB-C cable with like a magnetic gizmo on the other end of it. And there's a little spot on the charger. It almost looks like a headphone jack. And you line the magnetic gizmo up with that little gizmo on the charger to charge it. I think it'll probably take about maybe an hour or so to charge. And obviously it's very portable and very useful. You know, you're out and your phone has very little to no charge. It would work, because I think just like with wireless chargers, if you phone battery ran down totally and you had a MagSafe charger, I don't think, because that's wireless charging basically, I don't think that would work. The only way you can charge a totally dead phone, I believe, is by plugging it in. And the price I paid for this might be a little higher. It was about $25. Amazon does have some 3,000 milliamp chargers. I don't know the size of those. They might be like tiny power banks, but I like this because it's about the size of an AirPods case. That's my story on that, and I'm sticking to it.
That sounds cool. Size of an AirPod case. Oh, I've never seen anything in that configuration. So, all right, back to Amazon we go. Okay.
Any questions or?
Let's see. Anybody have questions for Marty?
This is Pete.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Pete.
Did I hear you correctly, Marty? You said they charge your respective phones up to only 40% and 22%. They don't go any higher?
No, because it's only like a 2,500 milliamp, battery.
Okay.
So I think that's why it's an emergency charger. But 22% would give you a little bit.
Get you off the ground. But no matter how long you leave them in, that's as high as they'll go.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thanks.
So Marty, with all your gadgets, have you ever been without power?
I actually have.
Oh no! What?
Because I unlike my wife, my stepson and I, this is one thing we have in common. We let our phones go down to 2%, and I had my phone went all the way down to actually the voiceover was getting quieter, and the old iPhone 8, like when it's dead, the home button won't work.
Oh,
but on the other phone, the buttons worked, and I'm like, why isn't it babbling? So I had to literally plug it in.
Okay, well there you go.
But I was home, so it wasn't like I was out.
Right. All right.
This is Marguerite. I have a quick question.
Okay, quick, go.
Can you do more than one? Can you get more than one device charged?
I have not tried that. You mean if you plug if you plug the one device to the Lightning and one device to the USB-C?
That's a good question too. But no, my question is: suppose you and your stepson were out together and his phone and your phone needed charge. Could you do both?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd have to put mine in a little while, and then, I mean, it only charges your phone to 22%.
Yeah.
I guess you could. Yeah, you could.
And so I'm just saying you could get multiple charges in one outing, is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay. All right. Thank you, Marguerite. Good question. All right. We are going to go back to Pete. You ready for Shree's second presentation?
I am.
All right. Thank you, sir. Here we go. Sree.
Hi, this is Sree. And in my show and tell, I'm going to go over some devices that I find very useful, not only for what it does, but how easy it is for me to carry these things around. When it comes to charging my iPhone, there are multiple ways that I can do this. I can either plug in a USB-C cable to a USB-C brick, or I can dock it on my nightstand, which is a 3-in-1, but on my office desk, I only have a single charging USB-C stand, and I'll explain why I prefer to use this particular device. And I'm going to give you 3 examples, or I should say 3 examples. First, I need my USB-C port available because certain type of presentation requires my mixer to be connected to my iPhone via USB-C. Second, I like to have my phone in a very sturdy stand, especially when I'm recording a presentation, which requires the use of my iPhone. And as I'm performing finger gestures, I don't want the microphone to pick up any unnecessary sounds. And I don't run into that issue since this stand uses MagSafe. And third, this stand is very versatile. And what do I mean by that? When the phone is on the stand, I can lay the phone flat, or I can position the phone either in portrait or landscape in multiple positions. And if I need more height, there is a hidden elbow, which allows me to raise my phone to a higher position. So let's take a closer look at this charging stand. And here's the tail of the tape. Category is charging. The name of the product is Boost Charge Pro, and the manufacturer is Belkin. The model number is W as in window, I as in India, A as in apple, the number 0, the number 0, number 8. The list price for the unit is $59.99, but at the time of the recording, this item can be purchased on Amazon for $47.99. Let's take a look at the Pro. It comes in either black or white and includes a 5 feet USB-C cable along with a 20-watt USB-C brick. This unit supports MagSafe and standby mode. The phone will charge even if it's inside a case. This stand supports 2 different viewing angles, pad angle and height angle. And height angle is when the elbow is extended. And when it's on the pad angle, the viewing is from 0 degrees to 75 degrees. And when it is placed on the height angle, the viewing is from 0 degrees to 70 degrees. It supports a new Qi 2 charging, spelled QI, the number 2, at 15 watts. The dimensions are on the pad angle, height 0.9 inches, length 3.4 inches, width 2.6 inches. And when it's on the height angle, the height is at 5.1 inches, the length and width are the same. The weight 25 ounces. And due to its size and weight, this is an ideal charging stand when I'm traveling, because not only can it charge my iPhone, but also anyone who has the new AirPod Pro 2, well, the stand can also be used to charge it. If there is a con that it doesn't charge either my Apple Watch or my older AirPod Pro.
Wow. So, Sree, you have a hidden elbow.
It has a hidden elbow. That is correct.
A hidden elbow. Okay, that's a very interesting concept there. Never heard of a hidden elbow, but we'll find out. Probably something I need to see or feel before I can understand. All right, questions for Sree and his hidden elbow, or more than his hidden elbow. Buddy? Okay.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, Pete.
You said, I think of the dimensions, you said it's like 3 inches long and about 2.5 inches in depth. Is that flimsy, or is it pretty sturdy where it'll hold the phone?
It's very sturdy. It's like I said, and this is what I used when I was swiping and tapping and all this stuff when I'm doing my recordings. It's weighted on the bottom. All the weight is pretty much in that base of this unit. And, you know, it's almost like the shape of like an egg cut in half. And the half of that egg, it flips up that the MagSafe can tilt to those angles.
Mm-hmm. And it has, a little shelf on it that it sits on?
Yeah, it's a stand.
Cool.
And the stand, that's why I said the elbow's hidden between the piece that comes up to MagSafe your phone, and it hides in the bottom of the base.
What was the price again?
I think it retails for $69. I think I got it for $59.
Right. Okay.
$49. I can't. I'd have to go take a look at the file.
That's close enough. Thank you.
Okay.
Robert?
Go ahead.
What was the name of the product again?
It's the Belkin Boost Charge Pro. Sorry, Boost Charge Pro.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Okay. I guess I have one thing. So this is under the miscellaneous category. It is called the Ihealth Track Smart Upper Arm Blood Pressure Monitor. just, again, very not, it's pretty self-explanatory. I've had to start monitoring my blood pressure. So it's really cool. First of all, the price point, it's only $34. So very nice. It is basically a box, and it's got some like maybe 2 or 3 buttons on it. And you only really use one of those buttons, the button that, so basically you're familiar, if you go to the doctor, you know how they take your blood pressure. So they give you a cuff, and the cuff is for middle to large arms. So you should, depends on your, what you think is appropriate for your arm. So you put the cuff on, and then there's a wire coming out of the cuff, and then you connect that to the little box thing, and then you open the app on your phone, and then you have to pick the device. I know this sounds like a lot of steps, but it becomes automatic. So it'll say device on the bottom, so you pick device, and it's always the first one is already there. And then you push the button on the square box, and then it will take your blood pressure. And that is it. And then, even cooler, it will it'll show you what it is, whatever the numbers are. It'll give you the systolic and diastolic, and then your pulse also. And then it breaks it down by trend. I mean, I'm not, so it gives you different information, and it makes it real easy to share with your doctor. If you have to tell him or her, hey, this is what it's been, do I need to increase my medicine or whatever? So, and it keeps it by month. You can divide it in different ways. So that's that, and I really like it. It's very easy to use for me. It's not it sounds like a lot of steps, but it's not too bad. Any questions?
Pete?
Yep.
Did you say you can share it with your doctor? Does it have like a share sheet on it?
I think there might be a way. I've just taken a screenshot and sent it to him.
On your iPhone. Cool.
Yeah,
okay.
But I would think there's a way to actually, put it in your health app or something.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I haven't gone that far yet.
Pat.
Okay, Pat?
You said you open the app. Is it a specific app, or is it in the house?
Yeah, they tell you the app. It's called Ihealth. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, I heard somebody else.
This is Janice.
Go ahead, Janice.
Does it audibly tell you what your blood pressure is?
Oh, what a good question. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's your voiceover is telling you.
Okay.
So the voiceover is reading the information in the app. So
okay, yeah. And does it? I know you're taking it outside your doctor's office, but a lot of times these home blood pressure monitors aren't as accurate as what they do in the doctor's office. Is he pretty pleased that what you're giving him is consistent with what he? Okay.
Yes, I should actually compare. That's a really good question. But but this was the one that I found that I wanted to be able to do it myself. I mean, the other alternative is to have my parents do it and then write it with a piece of paper and pencil.
Right.
Like,
I like doing it myself too.
That way,
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
I will do a comparison and let you know. It's a really important question to know. All right. Anybody else? Okay. Okay. So let's see.
This is Ed.
Go ahead, Ed.
What's the name of that monitor?
Oh, it's called the Ihealth Track. Wait, let me go back. Wait. You have to ask after I've already left the site, Ed.
Well, I don't know. I just thought you'd know it right off the top of your head.
Okay, here it is. You ready? It's the Ihealth Track Smart Upper Arm Blood Pressure Monitor. But if you just type in Ihealth Track, I think you'll get some choices there. Because there are, it is important because some of them are wrist monitors versus upper arm and so forth. So you got to read it carefully.
Arlene?
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you say you got it?
Well, you know where I live, on Amazon, of course.
Okay.
Unless
Silly me.
specified otherwise, it's on Amazon. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
This is Sree.
$34. Okay, go ahead, Sree.
So is this only audible through voiceover? The machine itself doesn't speak, right?
Right. I'm assuming there are devices that do, but this is the one I found quickly. So.
And this is Sree.
Uh-huh.
Is it a Bluetooth connection to it?
Yeah, it's Bluetooth, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. What do we want to do? Deb, are you out there? You want to give it a try? We'll see how it is. Deb?
I'm here. I don't know if
you
you'll be able to hear me very well. Okay.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Deb's on the bus with the wheels go round and round, right, Deb? Yeah? Okay.
So the product that I was going to present the company is called Vacoor. It's spelled V like Victor, A, C like cat, O, R like Romeo. It's an Apple Watch portable charger. And this one uses MagSafe, and it's basically done just for your watch. And it charges, you can charge the charger with the USB-C. And then after that's charged, then you just lay your watch on it. It's got a little kind of a hollowed out slot, just like your plug-in. You just lay your watch across that, it attaches to your watch, charges it. You have to push one button that's on the side of it, and it charges your watch. It charges it fast. I have an Apple Watch 7, and it charges it as fast as the Apple charger can watch, really. It's probably about the size and looks very much like a key fob that people have in their cars. It's about that size, so it makes it really nice to travel with. I really like it because then you don't have to carry that extra cord that you can't use for anything else. It's available at Amazon for like $15.95. I've had it for a couple of years and really enjoy it when I travel.
Nice. And did you say how much it is about?
Yes, you did.
It was $15.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry.
It's pretty cheap. Oh, the other thing about it is it has rated at 1,000 milliamps per hour to just charge a watch. That'll charge it several times. But it also is easy to charge back up because you almost always have a USB-C cable with charge. So anyway, that's it, I guess.
All right. Anybody have questions for Deb?
This is Marty.
Go, Marty.
So what did you say its size is, Deb? And how long does it take to charge your watch? Did you say an hour and a half?
Yes, it takes about an hour more to charge mine. It's really pretty fast.
And what's the size? How big is it?
It's about the size of a key fob, like people use for their vehicles, unlock them and stuff. It's about that size. I think it weighs 3 ounces.
Oh, key fob, like the thing you use to turn on the car, right?
Yes.
Unlock the car. Okay, yeah, key fob.
Yes.
And is there a model number, or just search for like Vacoor, Vacoor?
That's what I did, Marty. I did not see a model number.
Okay.
I looked online, but
I'll have to check that out and maybe add that to my collection.
You do it, Marty. Good for you. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Any more questions for Deb?
This is Sree.
Go, Sree.
So once again, is it MFI certified? Does it have any kind of overcharging protection on it?
I believe it is MFI certified, Sree. I'm not absolutely positive about that. I do notice that the watch gets just a bit warm, but certainly not over warm when it's placed on there.
Real quick, can you explain what MFI is? We've talked about it a couple of times, but just go ahead and just say it real quick.
Sure. MFI stands for Made for iPhone. It's a certification that Apple requires when a third party or Apple makes their accessories. So it's just a standard that they've set for manufacturers to follow.
Okay, thank you. All right. Anybody else for Deb? Or those we're moving on? We're getting to the final stretch here. All right. Nope, hearing none. All right. Shree's third presentation. Sree? Pete?
Hi, this is Sree, and in my show and tell, I'm going to go over some devices that I find very useful, not only for what it does, but how easy it is for me to carry these things around. In today's market, there are all kinds of headphones that one can get. Over the ear, in the ear, or headphones that can wrap around your ears, or even those wearable Bluetooth glasses. But when I'm traveling around, I like to carry a pair of Bluetooth headphones that wrap around my neck. I'll give you 3 different reasons why I like using this particular type of headphones. Number 1, the chances of me losing this is very slim. And that's because if the earbuds fall off, they'll just be dangling around my neck. Second, these headphones are very light and comfortable. And I can use a single earbud if I want to hear my surrounding, or if I want to be immersed into what I'm listening to, I can put on both earbuds. And finally, these headphones work like many of the other Apple headphones. And once I remove the earbuds from my ears and both earbuds snap back to its magnet connection, whatever I'm listening to automatically pauses. Now, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. The category is headphones. Name of the product, Beets Flex Wireless Earbuds. The manufacturer is Apple. The model number is A as in Apple, the number 2, the number 2, the number 9, the number 5. The retail cost is $69.99, but at the time of this recording, I found it on Amazon for $46.99. Let's take a look at some of the pros of the Beets Flex. As the word flex implies here, you don't need to flex your muscle to use this. This device is very light and flexible, so when I'm not using it, I can let it hang around my neck, or I can easily roll it up, put it in my pant pocket, or put it in my backpack and not worry about it getting damaged. It has a listening time of 12 hours for a quick charge. 10 minutes of charging gives you 1.5 hours of listening time. It has a specialized microphone to prevent picking up excessive wind noise. It has the W1 chip, so connecting to other Apple devices makes it very simple. Supports audio sharing with other Beats or AirPod headphones. Both earpods have magnet connections, so when connected, it pauses whatever's playing. The left side has all the controls, such as the volume and the pairing, and on the right side has the power on and off push button, and the microphone comes with 4 different ear tips and a USB-C to USB-C cable for charging. Supports Find My. The height of the unit is 0.6 inches, the length 34 inches, and the width 4.2 inches, and it weighs 0.66 ounces. Finally, out of all the wireless headphones that Apple sells, this was the lowest priced wireless headphones. And for con, the only thing I can say is I wish it had some type of noise cancellation.
All right. Very nice, Sree. Okay.
This is Pete.
Go ahead.
Sree, you say it wraps around the neck. Is it just connected by a cable, or does it have some sort of a horseshoe device that each cable bud snaps up into?
No, it's actually just a little cable that dangles on the neckband that you can just kind of, it's about 3 or 4 inches long. No, probably more than about 4 inches long that you can just,
What's
put it in
the
your ear.
neckband feel like?
It's very thin. It's kind of a rounded shape, so it's feels comfortable, easy to move around the neck. This is what I use.
Horseshoe shape around the neck.
Yeah, except it doesn't have some of them. They're kind of They kind of taper like a horseshoe. It doesn't have that. It's just kind of like a U shape more.
Okay, thank you. Cool.
Anybody else?
This is Jerry from Vermont.
Go ahead.
If you're through with that, I just wanted to briefly present my toy.
Hang on.
All right.
We'll come over. Hold on. All right. So we're those are all so now we've added a new category. These were all somehow connected to your iPhone or in some way. And now, just like they have off-Broadway and off-Broadway, so this is off iPhone. All right? because we all have weird stuff that we use that really is very helpful. So with the first off iPhone item, we have Miss Sarah. Sarah, what you got? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. I know some of you probably already know this one, but it's the ATC all-terrain cane from a Werewolf gear, and who they are he is from Arizona. He created this cane, this white cane, because regular white canes were not sufficient for hiking. So he wanted a sturdier, hardier cane. So it's a thicker, heavier cane with a sort of a larger ball at the bottom, and it doesn't take any abuse. I have used it climbing a mountain. I've used it crossing a brook, and it is still alive. And but it is heavy. Just so everybody knows, it's heavy, and it's totally great on rough sidewalks, as we have in Vermont, in the snow, as I said before, water, mountains, rocks, roots, all that. It takes a lot of abuse. And if you need it to, it takes your weight. The handle of this white cane is 16 inches, so it's extra long, so that you can shift your hand up or down it, depending on what you need it for, whether you're climbing up a mountain, down a mountain, going through a brook, whatever it is that you need. And the ball at the end is just a round roller ball. And the weight of it's made. The name of the metal just eluded me. It's
titanium.
Something. Thank you. I knew somebody would come through. Titanium alloy, and it's sort of virtually indestructible. It breaks down into 3 parts, which is 21 inches long. So it's not as small as you can break down one of the other canes, one of our sort of normal mobile canes. And it weighs, did I say 14.6 ounces? They just came out a little while ago with an Urban Explorer, which is the same sort of thing, but it's lighter. It's only 10 ounces. It breaks down into 4 parts. And it's lighter. So it is what it says, which is, it's for urban, navigation versus climbing up mountains, et cetera, et cetera. But I think it's also, indestructible, made of aluminum alloy. And when I searched for all these, the all-terrain cane costs $119, which to me means $120. That's without shipping. The Urban Explorer costs $89, $90, and without post. And I think you can get it from other places besides the Werewolf gear people. Now, when I searched for a Werewolf gear on Safari or Sree, Sree was useless. I got a lot of stuff on werewolves.
Okay.
Which wasn't useful at all.
I can imagine. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Quickly, is that the end of your presentation?
That's good. Yes.
Hint. Okay. Just for the record, we don't have any brooks here in Texas, so.
But you got water.
Just wanted to note that we have no brooks or meadows. Okay. So, quickly, question for Sarah, because we need to quickly get to to Jerry.
This is Terry with a quick question. I'm thinking, if I'm correct, these canes also adjust. You can buy different lengths, but then you can adjust the length of the one you purchase.
Yes. There's one that is, I think, 41 inches, and it will adjust to 49. There's so it does adjust to a certain extent. It also the Urban Explorer that I was talking about that I described very little of, even the handle can adjust. So I haven't put my hands on it yet, but I think I'm going to order one for traveling. So yeah, it does adjust.
Tell us about it next.
This is Cindy with a quick question.
Okay, quickly go.
What's the website?
It's Aware, AWARE, Wolf, WOLF, Gear, GEAR.com.
Right.
Okay, that's Wolf, like WOLF. Is that
You
Frank?
got it. You got
okay,
it.
thank you.
All right, let's, thank you, Sarah. And real quick, let's go to Jerry. Jerry's out there.
Yep.
Go for it.
Okay, that's about all I need because I have, again, as Sarah just said, I have not put my hands on this device, but I can talk for a couple of minutes about it. It is a cousin, I guess, to the Habel 1, which was a braille display. So I know some of you know about the Habel 1. It is called the Habel Easy, and it has a similar number of keys, but it's not particularly a braille display. And the reason that I'm bringing it up right now is, of course, it connects to Apple, Android, and I don't know about the computers at this point, but it allows you to actually not use VoiceOver if you're using your phone. This is good for training people. I have not seen it yet. It's an international delivery, and I'm having trouble laying my hands on it. I will do it because I paid for it and I bought it. So eventually I'll get one and I'll be able to talk about it next year. But apparently you push a button, for example, if you want to make a phone call. You don't have to, you've got a Bluetooth yourself into, your Android or iPhone or whatever have you. And it works very well, apparently. I will let you all know, but it's called the Habel Easy, EASY.
This is Terry.
Go ahead, Terry.
Just for clarity, the Habel 1 is not a braille display. It's another way to write using a device other than the on-screen keyboard of your iPhone.
Correct. But you also have the braille keyboard that you use pretty much with the Habel 1.
Yes and no. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. All right. So real quick, I have one more little item, and it's probably one of my favorites. I actually use this every day. And what is it, you might ask? It is the Aunmaon, AUNMAON, automatic soap dispenser, touchless. So you can have 15 different levels of liquid, whether you want it in your bathroom or kitchen sink or whatever. It's for thick and thin liquid. So basically you put the liquid, like I have liquid soap in the bottom, and then you screw on the top. There's a battery, put in 2 little batteries inside, and then all you have to do is put your hand under the little nozzle, and you can, like I said, control how much soap comes out. And it sounds very, silly, maybe a little like, well, whatever, but that's just one less thing you have to touch. And I think I really want to put one in our guest bathroom. So the less things you have to touch is better. And that's my product that I wanted to tell you about. Okay. And it's only $20. So can't beat the price. So, okay. Questions about the soap dispenser? No.
This is Sree.
Go.
So I've had many stuff like this. Is the battery underneath, so you have to kind of flip it over and unscrew it and put the batteries in?
I didn't have to unscrew. It's like above the liquid, obviously. So I can't remember how I did it. It was a couple months before I did it. That it works very well. And I've only so far had to refill it like twice. It has one of the bigger capacities because that's when I was trying to figure out what to get, some of them have very little, so you have to keep refilling the bottom, which is not fun. So,
this is Terry.
Go.
Can you adjust yourself the dispensing volume?
Yeah, because it's like it has you can hear it, like you can feel it, the notches, I guess, for each level.
Oh, good.
This is Sarah.
Go.
What is it? What is the container made of?
I don't know. I got something that matches our fixture, so it's gold color, but I don't know what it is.
But is it plastic or glass?
No, it's not glass. It's plastic.
Okay.
No, I don't want anything glass in my bathroom. Thank you.
Right.
So.
Got it.
Okay.
Arlene. Jody.
Okay, go, Jody.
Just a quick comment. My daughter got one, and she has 4 cats, and she had to give it to me because the cats kept getting all covered with soap.
Well, the backstory on this, I'm always breaking my arm, and so it's hard for me to get to the soap dispenser and push it down and then get the soap out. So now all I have to do is put my hand under it, and then my hand is full of soap. All right, so on that happy note,
Arlene.
Yes, go ahead. Oh, Arlene, go.
Is this freestanding, or did you hammer it into your wall?
Oh, you know me. I don't hammer nothing. You know that? It is sitting on the side of my sink, and it can move around.
So you can knock it over.
Yeah, well, you could knock it over, but it's pretty solid. It's not a flimsy thing. It's pretty solid.
And it isn't glass.
Not glass. No.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you spell it one more time, please, Sally?
What is it? What?
Can you spell it one more time, please?
Spell it. Yeah. Aunmaon. A-U-N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, A-O-N as in Nancy.
Thank you.
Aunmaon.
This is Sree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you get this at Amazon too?
That's an obvious question. I'll take that as a rhetorical question. Okay, so. All right. And I bought another one, and that was Bluetooth, and that one didn't fare so well because we couldn't figure out how to charge it, so we didn't talk about that one today. So, all right. Okay, guys, I thank each and everybody for, first of all, those who contributed and took the time to do the research and answer all of our questions, to share with the group, and then for all of y'all with the good questions, and you have ideas that you want to talk about, definitely come for the iToy segment. We do that on the 4th Monday of every month. We have a hardware section on that night. So
which is this coming Monday.
The Mac and Talk on Tuesday, the movie on Friday, and then we will have our don't forget the iBug Cafe on the 2nd, talking about the Glide. Very exciting. Okay, so with that, we're going to say goodnight, and thanks to everybody, Pete, Julie, all the helpers, elves in the background that made it all happen. So, okay. All right, good night. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Fantastic
program.
Thank you so
much, everybody.
Fantastic.
Tea time. Yay.
Yay. Thank you very much.
I'm going to go wash my hands.